like your little bubble.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you through a what I eat in a day, but like for my son, he is 15 months old, so it'll be a what my 1-year-old eats in a day, I guess. He recently has been super picky. And since getting the stomach bug, the doctor like really wants us to start making sure he's eating because he lost like a tiny bit of weight during that whole thing. So I'm gonna be feeding him the things I know he likes, the things he'll eat. So it's not gonna be perfect, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what he eats in a day, and then I'll show you also like his plate before and after so you can see how much of it he's eating. But yeah, I'm gonna jump into breakfast. You'll see that I'm making him some oatmeal, yogurt, and sausage, and then we will just go throughout the day. Okay, so this is the first meal for my son. This is gonna be his breakfast. I went ahead and just made some organic oats. I just used organic oats, of course. Some Ripple milk because he will not drink milk, so I try to sneak it in that way. I put a tiny bit of just this organic maple syrup, like the smallest amount, and then I mixed in some peanut butter for like a fat and a protein. So then he's just having some chicken sausage and a little bit of vanilla yogurt as well. Okay, so this is his finished breakfast. He ended up eating a good amount. Normally he'll like tear up the sausage, but he was not having it this morning. And then he also had 2 servings of yogurt. So that was him finishing the whole rest of the little container I had, and then his oatmeal. So that was meal number 1, and I will show you guys snacks and stuff throughout the day. It's about an hour and a half later, and they're gonna have their first little snack, so I wanted to show you what Tucker's gonna be having. My kids both love these. They come in a chocolate flavor, which is what they're having now, and then just like a plain. And they're these Love Grown Power O, again, chocolate flavor little Cheerios. The ingredients are really good. They're mostly made out of beans. There's not like any type of high fructose corn syrup or anything. 4 grams plant protein, 4 grams fiber, and it just says toasted rice and bean cereal. So I'm gonna put this in like his little munchkin cup, and I'm also probably gonna give him like a little applesauce pouch, but yeah, that'll probably hold him over until lunch, which I'm gonna start making here soon. And then for lunch, I'll probably do like a chicken, fruit, vegetable. I don't know, I'll show you guys when that time comes, but that is his first snack of the day. Okay, so the kids are about to have lunch, me too, but I wanted to show you before we sit down what they're gonna be having, what my son especially. He's just having some Purdue panko crusted like organic chicken nuggets, some strawberries and raspberries cut up here, and then some carrots. These carrots are just left over from last night. They have like a little bit of grass-fed butter on them, a tiny bit of honey, and then some cinnamon. They're really good, and they like eating them that way. So we're gonna be having that. It's been about an hour since his last snack, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed them that, and then again, just continue throughout the day. Okay, so that was the end. He actually has been eating pretty good today so far. Okay, so lunch is over and it's about 12:30, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep dinner now. I'm trying a crock pot recipe, so hopefully it turns out good. Sorry, I'm whispering. Tucker's right there sleeping, but I'm probably gonna do a voiceover so I can kind of follow the directions as I'm going, and I need my phone, but I wanted to show you everything you'll need, and then I'm gonna put in the crock pot. Like I said, it's 12:30, so I'm gonna cut all this up once I show you everything, put in the crock pot, and it says to let it sit anywhere from 5 to 6 to 8 hours depending. I have a feeling it's going to be like towards like the 6 to 8 hour mark for me because I'm using whole potatoes. But anyways, I wanted to show you what you need. You need a cream of chicken soup. You need some sour cream. You need sausage. This is just smoked sausage. I don't know. I opened it the other day and the kids really liked it. So we're just going to go ahead and use that. You need 2 potatoes. It's okay, baby. You need 2 potatoes. The recipe says you can use potatoes or like hash brown casserole or like the shredded hash browns. That one will cook faster, but I didn't have that and I didn't feel like buying it. You need some cheddar cheese. I have sharp cheddar and mild cheddar. Again, just using what I have. A little bit of butter to grease the crock pot with, and then you're gonna need a large yellow onion. So like I said, I'm gonna chop this up and then turn this into a voiceover so I can explain the steps, and I'll also leave the recipe down below. Hopefully it turns out good. Hopefully my kids like it. We'll see. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this together and into the crock pot. So the first thing I'm doing is just cutting up everything that needs to be chopped up before going into the crock pot. So doing almost a full yellow onion. I didn't want to overdo it because of the kids, but the recipe does call for a full one. Then cutting the sausage link up into tiny bite-sized pieces, and lastly the potatoes. I ended up peeling and cubing 2 full potatoes, but you can also use a bag of shredded hash browns, like the potatoes you get in the frozen section. That's what the original recipe uses. I did not have that on hand, so I just went ahead and used fresh potatoes.
You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you
After chopping everything up, I added it to the crock pot, which had some melted butter at the bottom and was set on high. I then moved on to the cream portion of the recipe. So in a bowl, I added a can of cream of chicken, a big blob of sour cream. I didn't actually measure it, I kind of just plopped some in there and eyeballed it, but again, I'll leave the recipe down below. And a little bit of salt and pepper. I went ahead and gave it a stir, then poured it into the crock pot along with a handful of cheese. Again, I didn't really measure it out, I just threw a handful of cheese in there and stirred everything together before putting the lid on and leaving it to cook.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy.
All right, guys, so we are on snack number 2. As I showed you, he ate pretty much all of his lunch, and then he took like an hour and a half nap. He's been up playing for about 20 minutes. So I am just gonna go ahead and cut him a banana, just an organic banana, and then also give him one of these organic brown rice cakes. I'm gonna put peanut butter on it, just this creamy peanut butter. I know I'm coming. So yeah, that'll be his second snack of the day. He might have one more before dinner, depending, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get him this because he's yelling at me and he is hungry. Okay, so it has been about 5.5 hours since I put the food in the crock pot. I'm about to open it and we're gonna eat dinner now. I'm really excited. It looks good and it smells really good. So let me show you what it looks like. I can already tell if I were to do it again, I would do hash browns. I think they'd cook a little bit better, but we're gonna see. It looks good. Okay, so now looking at it, I think the potatoes might have cooked a little bit more than I thought. I definitely did not grease the crock pot as much as they said, but it smells so good and we're gonna try it now. Okay, so this is his dinner. I went ahead and just got him a lot of the sausage because I know that's really all he's gonna eat. A little bit of the potatoes, a few blueberries. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut those. And then 1 piece of broccoli. Like I said, he's really picky, so I try not to overwhelm him. And then whatever he eats, I'd rather just give him seconds because I've learned if I put a lot on the plate, then he won't eat it. So, okay, so Tucker's actually already eating it. The sausage, I don't know if he's tried the potatoes, but that's a win. And I'm about to try mine now. I know it's like my 1-year-old eats in a day, but I wanted to go ahead and try this recipe before I like put it in the description or anything, so. The potatoes are really good. I know I mentioned that I would do hash browns instead. I don't think I would. They're nice and tender and soft and they're really, really good. And I also wanna know, I didn't add, sorry, the table is shaking. I also wanna mention I did not add the full amount of cheese or sour cream just because I didn't want it to be too heavy. Yeah. And so I cut that down a little bit. So with the recipe, you can add that as well, but I think it's good how it is. I'm just gonna try the sausage now. It's really, really tender. Overall, I think it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and got maybe some inspiration or ideas for what to feed your 1-year-old. Like I said, he's super picky, but I've been trying to get him to eat a lot more now. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and finish dinner and wrap up the video. And thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.